Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Justin, and today I thought I would film a short and quick recap on the pairs discipline at the 2023 ISU Four Continents Championships, which were held in Colorado Springs, Colorado, where the altitude was really high, which made it so difficult for the athletes who do not train in the area. But that does not mean that great skates were not had. In the pairs discipline specifically, we didn't come across too many perfect skates, but I think that can be excused because a lot of these athletes were so winded even after the short program and especially after the free skates, leaving some of the most dangerous elements like the lifts and the throws towards the end. I respect all of the skaters who competed, especially in the pairs discipline, because already that has a lot of us fans on the edge of our seats with how dangerous those elements are that they have to perform in competition. So if you are not caught up on the competition, I would say watch the top four placements because those were the most impressive of the bunch, in my opinion. So let's talk about them. In first place, we have the Japanese pair, Riku Miura and Ryuchi Kihara. Congratulations to them. And then in second place, we have the Americans Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe. Then with the bronze medal, we have my favorite pair, Deanna Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps. And then in fourth place, an impressive outing for the new Canadian pair, Lia Pereira and Trennt Michaud. So let's talk about their programs in detail a little more. So let's first talk about the champions. Riku and Ryuchi were so amazing. As always, they skated away with the gold medal, and that was totally expected. I like to describe them as effervescent and joyous because they always have such a big smile on their face while also skating and projecting upward and outward to the audience. It's like they are performing a show for the crowd while doing their most technically difficult elements and sometimes making it look easy in the high altitude in Colorado Springs. So that is just amazing for them. Yeah, they were the clear winners in first place after the short and long, despite some mistakes, with the major ones being on their side-by-side jumps. In the short program, it was the triple toe, and in the free skate, it was the salchows, and a little bit of a negative grade of execution mark on the sequence. So it was a triple toe, double axle, which impressive attempt though, and then negative grade of execution marks on the throw triple flip. So I mentioned all of those errors. I promise everything else was really stellar. They have such amazing speed. They get from one end of the rink to the other in like 2 seconds, and they make it look easy. All of the lifts were great, secure. They actually showed no sign of fatigue to me, especially in their free skate. The only way I could tell that they were winded was after their final pose in the free skate, which anyone could understand, but so good. I'd say out of all of the pair programs at Four Continents, theirs were the more romantic ones, which actually suits their personal style well. And yeah, if we want to talk about their scores, their total score was about 208, and the next pair who won the silver medal had a total score of 201. So I think there's quite a bit of a gap between first and second, which really just shows that they are on a league and in a class of their own. The only other pair that could have challenged them for gold would have been Alexa Skimeka-Knierim and Brandon Fraser, who were not competing. And it was great to see the Japanese just because they had to miss out on Japanese nationals. So what a treat to the fans to be able to see them skate so well this weekend. Now, we also have to acknowledge the silver medalists because they were amazing. Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe. I like to describe this pair as spunky and dynamic. I love how well choreographed both of their programs are, and they do such a good job of committing to the movements in between their elements. They're also such big performers, especially Spencer. He gives a lot of great facial expression, which really draws in the audience. Their short program had a mistake on the triple toe. It's not uncommon in pairs figure skating, especially for the Americans, but the free skate was a lot more smooth. No noticeable mistake that interrupted the flow of the program. The only thing would be I'd say that they were starting to show some fatigue in the second half of the program. They lost a little bit of refinement in between the elements, and I think one of the dismounts to the lifts looked really close, but Spencer and Emily pulled it off, and then you can tell they were pushing it to the very last spin of that free skate. And of course, they were winded afterwards, but no one can blame them. It's still really exciting to see. And I'm excited to cheer for them some more in the future, because if Alexa and Brandon retire, it is Emily and Spencer that will be leading the American pairs internationally. So I'm excited for them, and great for them to add another silver medal to their collection from Four Continents. And then in the bronze medal position, we have my favorite pair, Deanna and Maxime. I don't need to go on and on about how much I love them because the world knows. I'd say they had some mistakes here. They dropped from second to third after the short program, but the biggest takeaway I had from them was that they are getting better conditioned in the free skate, because they started off the season pretty strong, and then the free skate in particular started to have more mistakes in them throughout the season. And it is known that Deanna did suffer from an illness, but it sounds like she is finally recovering, and I can tell they did not look as fatigued as some of the other pairs. And they're just, the way they present themselves is very dramatic and regal, very classy. So it's something I appreciate about them. Let's see, some of the mistakes they had. They went for the side-by-side triple salchows in the free skate, and that was not successful, but hey, they went for it. And then had some other mistakes. Let me look at the protocols here, as I don't always remember. Oh, yeah, the fall on the triple salchow was unfortunate, and a little bit of a minus grade of execution mark on the throw triple flip, but great recovery at the end of the program with the throw triple loop. And in fact, in the short program, that was also their mistake, where Deanna two-footed the landing, but that did not ruin the flow of the program, because she still kept up her speed out of the element, and they went right into their side-by-side spins, which, by the way, they've been in better unison in the past. So I think maybe not competing in high altitude in the future and not dealing with an illness, they will show up to Worlds ready to be at their very best. So I'm excited for that. And then fellow Canadians in fourth place were amazing too. It's Lia and Trennt Michaud. Let me get Lia's last name. It's Pereira. I cannot believe they are skating so well only after 6 months. So this is a new partnership, and this is their second international competition, I believe. So amazing for them. Some highlights: they are doing the throw triple salchow, and it is a nice one. Those were doubles earlier this season. So only a throw double loop in the free skate, but I bet they can get that to be a triple later on. So no doubt there. I will also say, for a new partnership, they have an amazing triple twist. I've seen other partnerships with previous pair experience not have as good of a triple twist as they do. Maintain great speed. I think they're still gelling with one another, but they're skating clean and they're having fun. And I'd say the vibe of their programs is very cute, which sometimes that doesn't sound like a compliment. For them, it is. They give off a very Canadian positive vibe, kind of like Canadian youthful pair team, which I appreciate. And Lia is especially skilled because she's also a single skater. She did both disciplines at Canadian Nationals. But if they continue competing this way and getting good results, then I think they will start to be known more as a pair duo. But yeah, Trennt needs to work a little bit more on his side-by-side jumps, which we've seen him skate so many times. He's capable of competing under pressure and landing these big elements. But no, they are progressing faster than a lot of us would have expected. So definitely check them out. And I think those four are all that I'm going to talk about. Otherwise, because some of the lower level pairs were definitely struggling with the altitude and the fatigue. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this recap video. I may make some more of them if I have time. So if you're interested, please subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for more videos. Thank you so much. Goodbye.